Good morning, everyone. Uh, Looks like everyone that missed out on the gym yesterday due to the snow decided to, just waddle on in today because it is way too crowded for, 6 some o'clock for all these people to be here. But even colder now than it was yesterday because today got in the car. It was 3 degrees. I'm warming it up, maybe about 10, 15 minutes or so. Drops down to 2 degrees in the car. I'm like, so that's very unfortunate on my behalf. But anyways, chest day. And I was going to do like the Smith incline, but again, another unfortunate series of events. Sun was on it. But fortunately enough, this end bench, opened up. And at the time, not really anyone around me. So I'm like, okay, might as well just record the second set, get it out of the way so that way you get it done. But got the 70s, and I got 9 for my first set. So let's see if I could shoot for that 10. But we'll just have to see how it goes. Also, part of my goofy little form for getting the dumbbells into place. But that's what has to happen. Okay. The shoulder's being a little funky today, but it's being like a manageable funky because my first, like, honestly, just on the warm up set, when I just had like one plate on when I was doing this, just to, make sure like the seat was in the right setting. That's where I first felt it, but kind of just focusing on trying to keep it stable, not like really moving it around too much, just really locking it in and kind of like not going back as far because I notice that kind of helps too. Like somewhat of a deep stretch to the point where, you're moving the weight, but also not so deep to the point where I'm like overdoing it for my shoulder. So not too shabby. Pec fly is taken right now, so it looks like I'll be going into dips after this one, but that's all right because it's like upper, middle, lower, and then just like pec fly to like round it all off. So should be a good day. Military press, superset with calves, some lateral raises, some triceps, yeah, chest and tris. I remember like when I first started recording, there was like a lot of times I do like chest and bis and then like back and tris because I messed up the day before. But honestly, that might not be the worst thing either because like I don't know, the chest movements you're really working like the triceps and some of the movements as well, so they're kind of already pre-fatigued. So like the biceps are pretty much good to go. And then the next day, do a bunch of back stuff. Your biceps are kind of being used a lot. So then, your triceps are kind of free to go. So that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if I did that, but I don't know. Got to Google what works best. So let's get after it. Okay. Pec fly was still taken up, so I'm like, okay, I'll just move over here. But it appears, yep, it appears to be open right now. So it's the most ideal situation to be in at this moment. But got some decline, uh, muscle activation exercises going on. I'm gonna hit a little bit of dips, and been getting like 10. So I'm wondering if I should like bust out the weighted belt and add like 10 pounds or something like that. We'll see. We'll see. I feel I'd look a little goofy adding just like 10 pounds, but I mean you gotta start somewhere. So I don't know. I guess we'll just see where life takes us. Running a tad bit behind, but that's because when I was like walking over here, someone like plopped down right onto the Pec Fly machine. So I used the orange one, and it's like behind this one, and it was all right. But it's like weird. It's like the way it's like set up. It's like kind of like the incline to it. So I don't know. It's a little weird, but the guy eventually left here. So I did, 3 more sets on here compared to the 2 I did over there. But in all reality, those 2 over there weren't nothing too crazy. So they don't really count so much towards the sets. But see how this last one goes. Of course, the arch nemesis had to approach. But onto shoulders. Well, doing a little military press action. I did do my little superset with the calf raises, and I definitely wasted too much time in between. So I'll probably still be able to get my abs working. I don't know about any cardio though, because I still got to do lateral raises, 2 triceps. I mean, I could try to superset the triceps with core if there's like an area that's open, but I'm not too sure. Not too sure because I don't want to skip cardio anymore just for the sole purpose of trying to get hungry again. But I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. But talking too much isn't going to save me any time, so I better get a move on. Okay. Well, working on the little bit of lateral raises, but I decided to come over here because I could superset my first set of abs. So obviously here, doing a little cable lateral raises. But then like over here, I got like the little mat set up, and then the rope, and then I'm just doing like the cable crunch as well. So this machine's a little weird. I don't know if the cable's just like rusted, needs to be like oiled up or something like that. But I just have this one at 10 pounds compared to like normally having it. I think it's a weird weight. It's like 21 or something over there. But 10 pounds does the job. I got like 13 on my last set, but usually when you get that, you feel like I got to go up. But like I started at 20 on here, way too heavy. Did 15. Even that was too heavy. So I think, I'm just going to be doing 10 for over here, just so I could like superset it. It's one right next to each other. So it just makes it a little easier that way. So let's get after it. well, working on some triceps now, but the reason I'm on this one instead of one over there, main reason is because the next closest thing is that for abs is this one right here, the one where I lay all the way back and kind of just work my way up. But kind of a secondary benefit is no one's really over here. Like if someone's on like one of these things, odds are no one's going to be on the other one because people don't like confrontation, myself included. So it's like they don't want to like ask if that one's open. Some people do. Like there's the guy one time when I was on the gray one over there asked if I was using the other one, and I said no, I'm not. And I wasn't able to record. So, but we're chilling right now. Recording, looking stylish, and then one here, one over there. It's my last set, and then I'll be able to do some skull crushers. Hopefully, a nice little bench opens up for me to get my little setup going. But for right now, we're here. And same thing as with the lateral raises. Like I think it's 60 we got it on, but for some reason it just kind of feels heavier here. I don't know if it's the mechanics or whatever, but it's like a good kind of heavy. Like it makes it like harder, so hopefully get a little more muscle growth action. So. Okay. Not bad. It's 8:40 now. If I move real quick with this, I might be able to get like just 10 minutes of cardio because did the core, did both shoulders, the one tricep on my last tricep now. So I just don't bullshit with this at all. Maybe I'll be done by like 8:45, 8:50, around that range. Then, just head over to a little treadmill, do a little bit of incline, and then pose, then go home, shower, and then be depressed at work. And then after being depressed at work, go to my grandma's, eat, go home, shower, go to bed, start the cycle all over again. First 4 days of the week, hate them. But I'll tell you guys about it later, like good old weekend plans, because I have no idea what's going on. So, see what happens. Ugh. Is this inclined? I don't know if I brought it down all the way. It feels a little... I don't know. It feels weird. It feels like it was like slightly inclined. So, I don't know. But let's get some skull crushers in. Ugh. Well, did some cardio, did just 10 minutes, nothing too crazy. I just did like the Stairmaster, burned 100 calories or so. So that's what happened there. Got the little Tom and Jerry shirt from Boscov's all wrinkled up from just, being in underneath the hoodie. However, I don't know if you guys could tell through the camera, but like the little razor I got to like trim up my like beard and stuff. Also, side note, I definitely messed up like trying to line up the beard, because TikTok was like banned when I trimmed it up, because I did it like Sunday morning or something like that, like before I went to church or whatever. But point is, I wasn't gonna look up a TikTok like how to line up your beard. Fortunately, I didn't have that, so I was like kind of trying to go with like the natural line to it, and now I think I just took too much off like underneath my chin, because like I looked up a TikTok after the fact, and it's like go from where like your jaw and like your like neck connect, and like go here and So I think I was supposed to, leave that excess under here. But moral of the story is the like trimmer I got has a special attachment for like body hair, and I like tried like trimming off like the hair so you look more lean, because that's what they say it does for you. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to trim it up all nicely. Like, I don't think you could tell on camera, but it's just so uneven, like the little hairs. Like, it's embarrassing. Good thing I never felt the touch of a woman, so I won't have to worry about her seeing me shirtless. But for you guys, got to get some sexy posing in. So. It's my still a little too much flab there, so that's unfortunate. But when I weighed myself this morning, I was still 191 pounds. So excuse me. And but I did eat a lot. So what happened was, I had my big breakfast, had my protein pasta dish. Then we had our little dinner, and during the dinner, had about 10 ounces of steak, had a little dish of pasta, had a little apple something. It was like apple cinnamon ice cream on top of it. I forget what the exact fancy name for it was, but it was nice. Got a lot of calories in, so that's good. But pretty much approaching. Wonder if I'm ever gonna have to like get like the 4,000 calories in. I think I'm at, I forget what I put. I think it's like 3,450. So I probably got, maybe next week or so. Because I've been doing like, when I remember, I do like the calculations at the end of the week for like my weight and stuff like that. And I think this is my first time wearing these pajamas, and I think the string's already messed up. Yeah, that's it's unfortunate. But anyways, might have to guess. Wow, what day is it? I think it's like 43 or something like that today. So still got about 50. Yeah, about 50 days until I hit 90, or 220. Like I said, whatever comes first. But I don't want to get to 220 so quickly. Like, my thought process of getting to 220 is like maybe I got there in 80 days instead of like 90 or 75, something of that nature. But yeah, I don't want to get it too quickly, because then that means it's pretty much all fat. So we'll just have to see where it goes. And a cut is just going to be god awful. But also, I can't cut until the Super Bowl, because fingers crossed, but odds are the Birds are going to be in the Super Bowl. And I want to have a fat buffalo chicken pizza all to myself with a liter of Brisk, a liter of Dr. Pepper. Screw it, just mix the two of them together, make my own concoction, and just enjoy the Eagles win number 2. I mean, I think technically it'd be like number 5, because I think they won like 3 championships before it was a Super Bowl back in like the 40s. So I don't know, I'd have to Google. But that's about all I got for today. Gotta head home, shower. I forgot, not that I forgot, but like I got back so late from the little work Christmas party thing that I didn't like clean the dishes at all. So I didn't clean like my little thing for like the protein shake. So might be slacking in protein for tomorrow, or well, today, but like when it gets uploaded stat wise to tomorrow's video. But all I got for you guys today. If you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.